Scorpio, welcome to your love reading. So this reading is going to be from now until December. We'll see who's coming towards you in love. Let's call in the divine. Divine for Scorpio, for their greatest and highest good. Please, could you let us know who is coming towards them with a lot of love? Right, Scorpio, let's go in and see what this person is going to look like. These are physical indicators. Ignore the genders on the card. The gender's got nothing to do with it. It's about the actual characteristic, okay? Let's go in for Scorpio. You have medium skin tone. You have hazel eyes. Well, not you have, Scorpio. This person will have one more. And short hair. Okay. So that is quite possibly what they are going to look like. Look out for those. Let's go in and find out what letters are going to be significant to this person. So this could form initials. This could be part of their name. Or part of the place where they come from. Scorpio. Who knows? But we're going to go for 6. There's your first one. So we'll stop right there. So you have G. You have R. And another R. E. F. And W. Scorpio, with these letters, we've got 2 R's. So again, could be a double barrel name that we're going in for. But please do feel free to pause that video here and you can jumble those around and see what you're getting. But those are the letters that you are looking out for. One or all, I don't know, but they're going to be quite significant. Okay, let's have a look at your timeline. What is the timeline here? When are we looking? We are saying between August and December, but the divine will give us some kind of inclination. Scorpio, you are getting 23rd of September as an important date. Mark that down in your diaries. This could be very, very important, right? So, 23rd of September. And for my numerology people, this is 5 as well because it reduces down to 5. So, the 5th and the 23rd of September and the time in between could be very significant. I'll just put that here, right? Okay. Right, let's go in and have a look at where you are currently at, where they are currently at, and see what is coming up. You may get advice. This is for you. True love. And for them, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. You heard it here first, Scorpio. This person that is coming in, right? True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. That's what it's telling you. That's what it says. And that is what's coming towards you, okay? I feel like this period of time between August and December, you're going to meet someone that is absolutely going to blow your mind, right? On their side of the situation, what they're thinking and what they're feeling is give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? So, I feel like this person may be a little bit hesitant at the start. They may be like, oh, I'm not too sure that, we can commit so early on. I don't know if, because obviously we all have a past, we're all affected by the energies around us, but don't take this to heart because once they get to know you and once this friendship, partnership, relationship becomes a little bit more established, they're going to find it a lot easier to say, do you know what? We've only known each other for 6 months, but let's do this. Let's commit, right? But at the start, they may be like, oh, things are moving too quick. Things are happening too fast. That type of person. That's me. I'm that type of person. Oh, everything's happening so fast, I can't cope with it. But I feel like that's what it's going to be. And actually, Scorpio, if it was me, that would be perfect, wouldn't it? Because I'm a Pisces, and Scorpio and Pisces, we really do get along. So, true love, let's see what your energy is right now. You are in that Empress energy. You have got the Four of Cups, and you have the Two of Swords. Wow. Okay. This is something that you've always wanted. This Empress energy, that tiara, that throne, that comfort and abundance and everything. You really like the idea of marriage and children and families, and this is you, right? You like that stability. And definitely, like with the Empress, she's pregnant, and this is the most fertile card in the deck. But I feel like life has had it as such that this part of you has been somewhat on the back foot. It's something that you've always wanted, that true love, that meaningful relationship, that marriage, and all of those things, right? But it just hasn't quite happened yet. And it's been on the back burner. But in your mind, this is what you want. So it could be that in the past you've had to make a decision based on this, right? Because that's your ultimate goal. You want to settle down, have the kids, have the pets, and the nice house and whatever. But it just hasn't happened yet, right? Be be decisive with this, yeah. If this is what you want, yeah, then this is what you shall have, because you can manifest that. You can ask the divine for that. You can pray for that. And Scorpio, you heard it here first. That person is coming into your life between August and December, and it is very, very possible that everything that you've put on the back foot, everything that you've really wanted but not been able to achieve quite yet, this is going to happen. Yeah, it's coming. You just have to want it enough to be able to, balance this out. Right, Scorpio, where are they at? Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, this is why they are going to be a little bit hesitant. I'm not going to lie to you, Scorpio, this person is coming in a little bit battered and bruised. Okay, they're still looking over their shoulder. They may still have some kind of connection, not connection in a deep, meaningful sense, but they may have one of those, loopy exes that they're still looking over their shoulder saying, do you know what, this person really upset me with their betrayals and their lies and whatever. I don't want to put myself through that again. So I suppose it's like a trust thing. They are, or you are going to have to build that trust with them, and that this is not you. We all know what you're like, Scorpio. Loyal. loyal as anything, right? This energy is nothing like what you are. And I feel like over time you're going to prove this to them. Your love and your care that you are, or how you are with when you are with someone, is going to change their mind, right? And it seems like they've been in this energy for a long time. I feel like they've never really had somebody where they can 100% trust in this person, right? And so they're carrying this past baggage. And I feel like this is what may be a reason why they're being advised to give this relationship a chance, because Scorpio, this is nothing like who you are, right? What they've experienced in their past is nothing like what you are. And I think you're absolutely going to blow their mind with your love, with your honesty, with your loyalty, and how you are. Just in your day to day, it's one of those traits that you have where you are compassionate with your partners, you're loving, and you're very loyal. It's your turn to receive this, right? But because this person has damage, you may have to sort of do a little bit of the work. Let's see what advice the divine wants to give you in regards to this situation. This person just looks like they need a big hug, but when you go to do it, they're going to be like, oh, what do you want from me? You know, that kind of person. They just need to be loved and nurtured a little bit. But once they know who you are, they will trust that, okay? You have Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and Strength, okay? This is your one true love, Scorpio, that's coming towards you. Yeah, this is a soul connection, right? But soul connections does not always mean that it comes easy. You're going to have the strength, yeah, to just be yourself. Just be yourself. This person may need a little bit of time, yeah, to get used to how you are, right? Because I know you guys are quite loving, and you don't hold back with that. You would do anything for anybody, right? And I feel like for this person, they may be a Leo energy, right? We've got the Strength card sitting right on top of them, and they just can't fathom this. They just can't understand why you would be so nice, why you would be so comfortable to be around, right? There is a huge amount of potential here, right? This is something new. This is going to be a new experience for them, and it's going to be a new experience for you, because once it gets going, and once you've laid those foundations of your goals together and your focus together, and once you're at that point, right, it is very, very possible that the love, the marriage, the babies, the whole thing is very achievable. Okay? Now, Scorpio, within this, take what resonates. Obviously, if you're not of childbearing age, but there's not going to be babies, right? But take what resonates, bin the rest. But I feel like a true love coming towards you between now and December. Maybe a little bit of hard work, but Scorpio, it's going to be worth it. Okay, guys, please, please, please do leave me a like, subscribe and share. Let's help this channel to grow. It's really, really important just to get that little like in. Just spend a second to do that for me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.